2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Little birdie look in here.
Appears to have overcooked this one. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ouch, that hurts. Okay, time to return to the action. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Okay, let's head to the next. Tony Finau is currently on top of the leaderboard here.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Splash. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Feeling strong, going for less club.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Can make this one. It's for par. There it is. And on the leaderboard, they currently sit second behind the talented Tony Finau.
The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Even for the day. Tied for second place.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Love watching this player around the greens.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, just missed. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's disappointing.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Looking at the leaderboard now, and this player is currently tied in first with Cameron Champ.
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Quality shot, that one. Rich, Cam Champ made an immediate impact on tour, not just with his prolific play, but of course because of his diversity. A wonderful story, and it's great to have a player like Cam out on tour given the current climate.
I love the fact that Cam Champ went out and won early in his career to afford him the ability to realize that he belongs on the PGA Tour. I think that the early win got everybody juices flowing, thinking this kid is going to rule the world as far as he hits it. But I don't think he was truly comfortable being out on the PGA Tour. But by virtue of that win, he's been able to stay out there for the last few years, rack up a couple more wins, mind you, but really kind of get a sense of what the PGA Tour is really like. The travel, how everything works on a week-to-week basis, and be comfortable sitting there hitting golf balls on the driving range with the best in the world. There's no reason why this guy can't be top 10 in the world. He's that good. He's that talented. He just needs to believe in himself just a little bit more. And when he does, whoo, watch out, world. Here comes the champion.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. That's pretty tidy.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh! So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Yeah, nicely holed.
He's currently in a share of top spot. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Oh, well done. Even for the day.
They currently share the lead in this one. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This one's looking good. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one's going right at the pin here. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, Rich, it feels like this player has poked the bear, haven't they? They've gone out and got an early lead in this matchup.
I like that, poking the bear, yes. They're up early, but still, there's a lot of time left. As they said in Gladiator, are you not entertained? I think we will be at week's end.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 2 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. They get a little ground draw here. That's just inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
How good would that have been if it had dropped?
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Just needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. No, that's too bad. A 7-footer right here. Ah, that's frustrating. This is a bogey putt coming up.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The second of the back nine par fives, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Will he be able to get out of this one?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. A lovely shot into a few feet. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The long par three continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Oh, that was pure. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Now 2 shots up after that one. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location. Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
That's tidy. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Where was that going? That got a little out of control, I think.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
And here we are with the third shot. Six feet remaining to the cup. And that signs off on today's round. Well, that was a stout performance all day, and they're going to find themselves with the lead.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.